guys, it's Jessii Vee, and in today's video, I am going to be telling you about the red piano. Now, while that might seem like nothing, like it's just an instrument, it's just a piano, it is actually so terrifying, especially because I play the piano and I used to take so many lessons as a kid, and once I found out what this piano actually does, it was mortifying. I am so scared. It almost reminds me of an SCP, which just means that the piano is supernatural. It's kind of an entity of some kind, which I know sounds bizarre and you'll find out soon. In case you have not seen my previous video, I do have a new, very spooky backdrop up. I love it. I love that it's black and white. I feel like we haven't done a colorless backdrop in so long. And for me, in August, Halloween begins, okay? So the next 3 months, you're gonna be seeing spooky backdrops, which I love. So if you'd like to win it, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my vlog channel. It's called Vee Vlogs, and comment the skull emoji on one of our recent videos. I have linked that channel down below, and yeah, I'll be announcing the winner in a few weeks. Also, don't forget the back to school mystery boxes are out. There's only a handful of them left, so thank you guys so much for all of that support. I will link them down below. These boxes are adorable. I love them. But yeah, let's jump right into the story. The legend of the red piano has been around since 1983, and it's been a mystery that researchers have been looking for answers for a while now. The dangerous part about this is that people come across this piano when they least expect it, and something happens to them that science cannot explain. As stated, the color of the piano is blood red, and sometimes it can appear to be brand new, and other times it might look secondhand. And as expected with any piano, it has 88 keys, 52 of which are white and 36 of which are black. But here's where it differs from a normal piano. The keys are covered in tiny needles, and they're so small that they aren't visible to the naked eye. You would have to be looking at the keys so closely to see them. And then deep within the piano is a liquid collections system. And you can probably understand where I'm getting to with that, but I will explain very soon. Let's just say the reason it's called a red piano is not just because of its color. So here's how you may come across this piano in the wild, in the real world. It will appear to you in a retail store. Maybe you're at a furniture store or an instrument store, and some will see this beautiful red piano and the price will be exactly in their range. So of course they'll purchase it, they'll bring it home, and the person they buy it from is a very old woman. She looks to maybe be the shop owner, and she tells you that if you ever need any repairs, like if the piano breaks down, to call her number and she'll come repair it for you. And people don't find this strange at first. Now, the people who have purchased it begin to play it regularly once they bring it into their home, but over time they begin to feel this persistent pain in their fingertips. They have this constant exhaustion, loss of physical strength, they feel kind of foggy, woozy, and they really have trouble maintaining focus. Their friends and family may even begin to tell them they look pale or sick, and the piano will eventually break down a little bit sooner than expected, and so the person who owns it will call the old woman to come and repair it. She will arrive at the house, but will tell them that she needs to be completely alone in the room while she fixes the piano. So she'll ask the person to even close the door behind them when they leave the room. And once she repairs the piano, the person can begin playing it again. But they'll start to get those really weird symptoms again, feeling pain in their fingers, feeling tired, and eventually the piano will break down again, even sooner than before, making the old woman come over for repairs. And this cycle will repeat and repeat as long as the person is using the piano. The person may even expire after long use, if you know what that means. They expire. Now I'm gonna tell you what's really going on, but I feel like you guys probably would have guessed it by now. If you did guess it, comment the blood drop emoji. So while the older woman is repairing the piano, she reaches inside of it and retrieves this big glass jar of red liquid. She then proceeds to drink the contents of this jar before replacing it within the piano and performing the rest of the repairs. This liquid is your blood. So each time a key is pressed, the needle pricks the fingertip as you play it. And so it's literally draining your blood into that jar within the piano. And the piano is literally designed to break down every time that jar inside becomes full. You're essentially feeding this creature that appears to be an old woman. It's just a super creepy cycle. When I heard about this, I was like, what? So let's talk about this little girl who played this piano once. The piano's most well-known target was a small girl that was gifted the red piano by her parents. It was apparently a birthday present, and she right away began her daily practice with the instrument. However, she quickly began feeling those symptoms that I previously described, but she was told that her fingertips hurting was to be expected because she was so new to playing the piano. And the first time the piano broke down, her parents contacted that old woman who came and fixed the piano, and the girl continued to play. But the second time it broke down and the old woman came for repairs and said she had to be alone, the parents grew suspicious, which makes sense because this whole thing is so weird. And this time they looked at the old woman through the tiny keyhole in the door and saw what she was doing. They watched as she took out that jar of blood and drained it. So they called the police and the woman was arrested, and the authorities found the tiny pinpricks on the keys under further investigation, and the piano was supposedly destroyed after this, but no one really knows for sure. And also, no one really knows what ended up happening with that old woman. Is she in jail for life? Did she escape? And if she is a paranormal entity, jail probably can't keep her. You know what I mean? Anyways though guys, that is the story for today. Beware of seeing a red piano out in the wild. I've actually never seen a red piano, but that sounds super cool. Just don't touch it. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, if you would like a back to school mystery box, I have linked it down below. And if you would like to enter to win this backdrop, head over to our Vee Vlogs channel and comment the skull emoji on one of our recent videos. But I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!